Hello everyone, and I'm bringing you some Scrolls action today. And what I'm going to be doing is, I'm probably going to screw myself over terribly and embarrass myself as a player of Scrolls. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to turn Astastic into a growth order deck, which, what I wanted to do originally with the deck. We'll see how it goes. I'm pretty sure I'm going to fail. But we'll try it. We'll try it out and see how it ends up turning out. Let's see. I'm missing some of these new cards that look pretty sweet that I haven't really had the chance to take advantage of yet. Okay, so these increase my order when they come into play. So we'll go ahead and grab these and bring these down here. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. And I feel like there might have been some other cards that I was tempted to add once I made an order deck. Doesn't look like it. I'm pretty okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of that, and let's bring in the order cards. Now, I know what I said I wanted to do. I wanted to get stuff that was going to buff my creatures and was going to be pretty low cost from the order side, which I don't have as much as I would like in order cards because I've been playing a lot of other games, and unfortunately I'm a little bit behind. So, let's see here. Blessing of Haste, I'm not too worried about at the moment. Target unit you control is returned to your hand. That's not bad. That could work really well with the Mangy Wolves, but it'd only really affect Mangy Wolves and the Great Wolf, which I only have one Great Wolf still. So I don't think I'm gonna go for that one. The Crossbowman is tempting. Let's toss the Crossbowmans in for the time being. We'll throw in a Crown of Strength, which again I only have one of those. Ugh. All other creatures you control gain +1 attack. That's definitely something I'd like to add in. Relentless, I'm going to use most of my growth cards as my attacking things. The Spiky 2 tempts me. I'm very tempted by Spiky 2. Let's see if we can do low cost. I'm going to try to go for nothing above 5 cost on the growth side and nothing above 3 cost on the order side, and then we'll try that out and see how that goes. I really don't know anything about making a growth order deck, so this is really kind of going to be guesswork. Move target opponent unit to any unoccupied tile. That might be good, but I'm not going to take it. Target unit gets +3 until end of turn. No, I have plenty of enchantments. Add +1 countdown to units on target tile and all adjacent tiles. That's not bad. We'll consider that one. That would really work towards me attacking more than them, which is kind of what I'm going for here. Too much cost. All units opponents control have their move decreased by 1 until end of opponent's turn. Deal 1 damage to target unit, draw 1 scroll. That's a little tempting. I like cards that shorten how big the deck is, but let's skip that for now. All your units have their move increased by 1. The obelisk is not bad, but it's not the wall I would take. All combat damage dealt to enchanted creature, all combat damage to enchanted unit is decreased by 1. That could be really good for all my little pitiful creatures. We'll consider it. We'll toss those in there. When enchanted unit you control is destroyed, increase your order by 1. Yes, let's take those. Remove all enchantments from target unit. Those may be worthwhile. We'll grab 2 of those and see how we feel about them. Target opponent unit is returned to its owner's hand. That's not bad at all. Enchanted unit's health is healed by 1 every time you play a spell or enchantment now. All other creatures you control in the same row as the Royal Infantryman gain +1 health. Yes! Definitely what I want. I wish I had 3 of those. Oh, why don't I have more cards? Okay, the Royal Spearman is going to be something I'm definitely going to consider. Let's toss those in. I just want that Spiky too. It would help me against other growth decks. When Royal Vanguard's countdown becomes 0, no, it's too much. All units you control gain +1 health. Yes, I would love that. Sin-marked Zealot, yes. Let's toss those in because they're amazing. Draw 1 structure. I'm okay without that. Kinda. Yeah, I can live without it. Actually, you know what? That might be good. Because then I can draw something that will give me order if I need more order. But I wish I had order cards that give me more growth. We'll wait on that one until I have more cards. I don't have all the cards I want, so this deck isn't going to be performing exactly how I want it to. Target unit's countdown is doubled. When enchanted unit receives damage, its countdown decreases by 1 now. And we'll toss in the Waking Stones. Alright, let's, whoa! The interface changed. The interface changed, I didn't know it was going to. Yeah, okay, I'm okay with organizing it like that. Okay. So let's see here. Now, if I'm going to have a deck that has, it's 5-3 in ratio, so out of every 10 cards, God, what would that be? Oh my God, my math is so bad. If it's a 5-3, why couldn't I have picked an easier ratio? That would have been so much better. Okay, 5-3, so it's going to go by eights. Eights doesn't go evenly into 50. 8 times 6 is 48. So, after 48 cards, I should have... No, that isn't... What the hell am I doing? 464. 8 times 8 is 64. Okay, sorry. I totally am trying to do this math in my head, and I cannot figure it out. So 5-3, we're just going to do some guesswork. So for every 5 of these, I should have 3 of these. So, Jesus. Oh my God, I'm dumb as a sack of rocks. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the bear paw is tempting to get rid of. I like all my tiny little creatures. I'm okay with getting rid of Sisters of the Fox. Even though I do get to draw a scroll for playing them, I would rather drop like a Ducal Infantryman or a lot of other creatures that I have. So we'll try to get rid of these, and we'll see how that goes. Let's go ahead and reorganize. I want to keep my Kinfolk Veterans and my Great Wolves. I need my big stompy stuff from my growth side. So we'll be looking more at the smaller creatures to get rid of. The Gravehawk, I might be able to do without the Gravehawk because I will have other things that are going to be tanky on that side, like the Royal Spearman. Granted, it's not for 2, and it's not relentless, which I do like. I'm definitely going to keep in the Vaders to help get my growth up. We'll keep in the Ragged Wolves just because they're really, really, really good cards. We'll definitely keep the Kinfolk Braves. So, for the moment, it looks like we might have to get rid of the Gravehawks. Yeah, let's try getting rid of the Gravehawks, and we'll see how we feel about that. Let's go ahead and rearrange again. Now, that's going to leave us with how many of each? I wish this was set up so I could see how many of each I have in my tech. Okay, let's count these. 2, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 22. So 22 of my 67 scrolls are going to be order. So let's see here. I think I want to take that down to about... Let's see, if I did 18... Maybe 18. We'll try 18. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. We'll try to even this out a little bit. Removing all enchantments would be good, but I do have some pseudo removals on this side, so if anything got buffed, I could just remove it from play pretty much. So we'll go ahead and we'll take that. When enchanted unit control is destroyed, I do want to keep this in because it's going to help me increase my order, just in case I don't want to play any of these things. But maybe I don't need to increase my order by as much as I think I do. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. Because I don't want to be discarding all my creatures and stuff like that just to get my order and then not have any creatures to use it on. For my low-level stuff, we'll go ahead and get rid of one of the crossbowmen for now. And then let's check this out. Frostwind, that one is very tempting to keep in the deck just because of its utility. Granted, there's only one of it, so I can't really count on it. So since I can't count on it, we're just going to get rid of it. I can't really count on my Ducal Infantryman, but he really works towards what I'm trying to do. Although that really would work towards my board control aspect, whereas like the Waking Stones does not work towards my board control. Let's get rid of that. The Royal Spearman does work towards my board control. It does help me get out smaller creatures. The Plate Armor... The Plate Armor is tempting, because it does reduce damage by 1. Granted, most of my stuff is pretty small, so playing something like that may not be to my benefit. Let's go ahead and we'll get rid of those. Alright, now we're down to 60. So we got 1, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. We have 14 order, which would leave us with 36 growth. That's not a bad ratio. That would be 1 to 3 roughly. Something in that ballpark. 14, 28, a little bit. Yeah, that sounds okay. It's a little bit less or more than 1 to 3. That might be actually pretty close to 3 to 5. So let's try this for now. So whatever we remove from growth, we're going to have to remove an equal amount from order. So let's see here. I want to keep my fertile soil in. For sure, I want to keep that in. The Vitriol Aura has yet to really pay a big advantage for me. But considering I am going to be ditching a lot of creatures, but I really want to be attacking. This is kind of a defensive thing. And hopefully, even though I do want to punish them for killing my little tiny weak creatures, I don't know if I actually want to punish them enough to hang on to those. No, let's get rid of those and let's see what happens. Okay, we're down to 57. Again, this is a test run. This may fail horribly. Horribly. So please keep that in mind. This may not be what you want to do for your deck. We'll leave in the Shrine and the Ancestral Totem. I could consider getting rid of Unleash Inner Power. Although it's actually done pretty good. Pretty good by me. On a couple of occasions, it's done pretty good by me. Let's see here. So we got rid of quite a few out of our growth side. So let's get rid of some order stuff. I like the Crossbowman. It's really awesome to drop a 4-2 creature on turn 1, but you're lucky if he even gets to attack, and he doesn't attack that often. I don't know if that's really going to play into the board control I want, although it does give me a good, strong creature early on in the game. But I really have a lot of buff spells, so I think I can stand to get rid of the Crossbowman. So that might be the last creature I get rid of. 25 creatures sounds like about where I want to be. I think I want a good amount of creatures. I want to be drawing them pretty regularly. So it looks like we could stand to get rid of some enchantments. Maybe. Let's see if we have anything that we want to ditch. The Crimson Bull works really well towards our plan. So does the Ranger's Bane for a little bit of board control. Binding Root as well for my pseudo removal with my Dryadic Power. I really like having those together. Let's see here. Oh, did they always do that? Did they always show up down here? I don't even remember. I enjoyed it. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good, and then we have the Crown of Strength to help us out here. Let's go ahead and ditch a Bear Paw. We might just ditch the Bear Paws in general. Let's see. What's Power Bound? Destroyed and increases the order. Yeah, I'll still keep that. I'm not going to need a ton of order. I mean, I have nothing over 3 cost. I have more cards to give me order than I would actually need order. So we're actually going to try to get rid of the Power Bounds, and we'll see. Then I'm not going to have enough order to actually cast my stuff. Man, this is rough. This is rough. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, let's... I kind of just want to get rid of these Bear Paws. They are nice for the buff, but they do slow down my units so much that this is very rare that these actually help me. So let's try to get rid of the Bear Paws, and we'll see what happens. We'll see if I have too few creature buffs that it starts to become a pain. I might get rid of one of the Power Bounds, because I do have the Stonepack Memorial, and that would keep me at 3, which would not be a bad thing. Okay, we are going to actually... Yeah, let's get rid of one Power Bound, and I don't really want to get rid of my Crimson Bull, but I'm going to try it. Screw it, let's be crazy. Let's get rid of one Crimson Bull. I probably should get rid of Champion Ring instead. But I really like Champion Ring. It's kind of a threat that stays on the board, and they have to keep dealing with it, and it's really annoying. So we're down to 50 scrolls. The deck's looking pretty craptacular. And in fact, I think we are going to name this deck Craptacular. It's a really weird-looking word, Craptacular. Well, whatever. Okay, so we're going to try this. We're going to try this out, and we're just going to go into a... I kind of want to do a hard computer, but I kind of just want to go straight into a ranked match and just lose. I mean, what would you guys want? I feel like you guys would want me to lose in a ranked match. So let's go lose in a ranked match. Let's try out Craptacular here. Oops, I tricked you. Separate video.